You've probably heard it all before, Luffy versus Naruto, who's stronger? But I'm here to stop the endless back and forth. Today, we're diving into the real facts and giving this debate the conclusion it deserves. If you're tired of wild claims and power scaling that just doesn't add up, then stick around because this breakdown is going to clear up everything. No fan wars, just the truth. Let's finally settle this. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribing to the channel. Now, before you click out, we really need your help. As you might have noticed, our channel hasn't been active for months, and that's because of the time and effort it takes to edit these videos. That's why we've set up a fundraising page where you can support us in reaching our goal. This will allow us to grow the channel faster, as we have tons of scaling and debate videos planned, but they take time to make. Your support will help us release videos daily and truly make this channel the king of debates. So please consider helping us out on this project. Now back to the video. Section 1. Luffy's power scaling. Let's kick things off with the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates, Luffy. Now, Luffy's journey throughout One Piece has taken him from a scrappy pirate with a rubber body to someone capable of standing toe-to-toe with some of the most powerful beings in his world. But the big question is, how strong is he really? At the end of the Wano arc, Luffy's power reaches its peak with Gear 5, his newest and arguably most broken transformation. This form pushes Luffy's abilities to the point where he's almost untouchable in battle, introducing abilities that seem to defy physics. Gear 5 allows Luffy to manipulate his surroundings like they're made of rubber, meaning he can grab lightning, bend the environment, and alter the very laws of nature during his fights. But how does this stack up in terms of raw power? Well, Luffy's strength in Gear 5 has been highballed by some to star level due to his fight with Kaido. Now, this comes from the fact that Kaido and Whitebeard, the strongest characters in One Piece, have been shown to perform feats that, if taken at face value, would suggest their powers scale to star level or beyond. For example, Whitebeard's quakes have been interpreted by some to shake the entire world of One Piece, which is possibly larger than Earth and may even rival the size of a star. If we accept this highball scaling, Luffy in Gear 5 could also be in that star level range. But it's important to point out that these calculations can be shaky, and not everyone agrees with this level of scaling. However, for the sake of argument, and to give Luffy his best possible chance in this debate, let's say he does reach star level. Speed-wise, Luffy also gets a massive boost. In the pre-time skip era, characters like the Admirals were already being calculated at light speed or faster, and Luffy's post-time skip growth has been nothing short of ridiculous. With multipliers from Gear 2, Gear 4, and eventually Gear 5, Luffy's speed reaches massively faster than light, MFTL, levels, meaning he's capable of blitzing most opponents before they can even react. As for his abilities, Luffy's mastery of Haki gives him an edge in durability negation, allowing him to bypass conventional defenses. This, combined with his advanced Conqueror's Haki, means he can land blows on his opponents that target their spirit directly, potentially bypassing normal durability. He also has a form of future sight with his observation Haki, allowing him to predict and react to attacks before they happen. And with Gear 5, his limited Toon Force-like abilities allow him to warp the battlefield in ways that can disorient his opponents, turning the ground to rubber or grabbing attacks out of thin air. But despite how broken Gear 5 might seem, we need to see how all of this stands up against Naruto. Section 2. Naruto's power scaling. Now let's talk about the 7th Hokage, Naruto. Throughout Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, Naruto has gone from a determined but underpowered ninja to one of the most powerful beings in his universe. But it's in Boruto that we see Naruto at his absolute strongest. By the end of Shippuden, Naruto was already a planetary-level threat. Kurama, the nine-tailed fox, mentions that his power alone could turn the world to ash, and this is before Naruto's Six Paths Sage Mode amplifies his abilities even further. During the Fourth Great Ninja War, Naruto's power reaches new heights when he battles Madara, who becomes the Ten Tails Jinchuriki and gains the power of the Sage of Six Paths. At this point, Naruto's base power is already putting him in the planetary to multi-planetary range, as he battles god-tier beings like Madara and Kaguya, both of whom have abilities that can reshape or destroy the world. Kaguya, in particular, is stated to have dimensions with stars and celestial bodies inside of them. And Naruto not only fights her, but also lands blows that deal significant damage. This puts Naruto's strength at star level, or potentially even solar system level, depending on how you interpret the scaling from Kaguya's dimensions. And this isn't even Naruto at his prime. By the time we get to Boruto, Naruto gains access to Baryon Mode, his ultimate form. In this form, Naruto's power skyrockets even further, allowing him to fight and overwhelm opponents like Ishiki Otsutsuki, who is stated to be even stronger than Kaguya. Baryon Mode comes with a significant drawback. It drains Naruto's life force, but while he's using it, his power and speed reach unprecedented levels. Speaking of speed, Naruto has consistently been portrayed as faster than light, even in base form. Characters like Haku, who Naruto fought early on, were already argued to have light speed abilities, and by the time Naruto reaches his peak with 6-Path Sage Mode and Baryon Mode, his speed reaches MFTL levels, easily matching or surpassing Luffy in this department. When it comes to abilities, Naruto has a wide arsenal at his disposal. He has access to the truth-seeking orbs, which can erase anything they touch on a molecular level, including souls. He can also create thousands of shadow clones, each of which can fight independently, use chakra natures like fire, wind, and lightning, and combine them into devastating attacks like the Raisin Shuriken. Naruto's regeneration, thanks to Kurama's chakra and his mastery of the Sage of Six Paths power, makes him incredibly difficult to kill. He can tank attacks that would obliterate most other characters and heal from almost any wound. But the real question is, how do these two titans stack up against each other? Section 3. Comparing Luffy and Naruto. Now that we've covered the scaling for both characters, let's break down how they match up. First, in terms of raw strength, both Luffy and Naruto can be scaled to star level or potentially higher, depending on how you interpret their respective feats. However, Naruto has more consistent feats that place him at that level, especially when you factor in his battles with Kaguya, Madara, and Ishiki. Luffy's scaling to star level relies heavily on highballing his feats with Kaido and Whitebeard, which aren't as clear-cut. When it comes to speed, both characters are MFTL, but Naruto has the edge here. His speed in Baryon Mode is portrayed as nearly unstoppable, and his ability to anticipate and counter attacks with Sage Mode and Frog Kata gives him an advantage in close combat. While Luffy's future sight is useful, it doesn't give him a massive edge over someone like Naruto, who has fought opponents with similar abilities. In terms of abilities, Naruto's versatility far outweighs Luffy's. While Gear 5's Toon Force-like abilities are impressive, they don't fundamentally change the power dynamic in this fight. Naruto's truth-seeking orbs, soul-based attacks, and vast range of elemental chakra techniques give him a wider variety of ways to defeat Luffy. Luffy's advanced haki may allow him to bypass some of Naruto's defenses, but it's unlikely to be enough to overcome Naruto's healing factor and sheer durability. Section 4. Why Naruto wins. At the end of the day, this fight isn't as close as some might think. Luffy's Gear 5 is powerful, but it's not enough to overcome Naruto's raw strength, speed, and versatility. Naruto's consistent scaling to star or solar system level, combined with his superior abilities and hacks, gives him the clear advantage in this fight. Luffy may be able to hold his own for a while, but once Naruto starts using his more broken abilities, like truth-seeking orbs or Baryon Mode, the gap between them becomes too wide. Even if Luffy's Gear 5 allows him to manipulate his environment in creative ways, Naruto has too many counters and ways to adapt to the fight. In the end, Naruto's superior power, speed, and versatility make him the clear winner. Sorry, Luffy fan. Before we wrap up, I just want to remind you about our fundraising page. Your support would really help us continue making more content and bringing these debates to life. With your help, we can produce videos more frequently and grow the channel to reach its full potential. So, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please consider donating to our project. Every bit helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next debate.